Let's talk about it. So, I am back with another video. As you can see from the title in the thumbnail, we are talking about Chris Sales, which happens to be the ex-husband of singer, R&B singer, songwriter, performer, YouTuber, Queen Naija. And then we have Leslie, who happens to be the ex of Clarence. Also, we don't just want to classify them as exes. I know that when you bring up one, most of the time you have to bring up the other one, but I kind of want to give them a little bit of individuality. And Chris Sales, he's also a YouTuber slash rapper slash songwriter. And then Leslie, she's a business owner, entrepreneur. She has her workout gear and she's also a YouTuber. So we don't just want to classify them as exes, but of course, that's what people do automatically. So I wanted to talk about this recent link up between the two. Both of them decided to link up and do some YouTube videos together. And honey, when I tell you the feedback behind it, and some people were for it, but the majority, there were a lot of people just not really intrigued with these two meeting up, these two adults. So first thing, some people, mostly women, were saying that because of Chris Sales' past with being abusive towards some of his ex-girlfriends or whatever, they were saying that it wasn't a good look for her to be doing videos with him, and that it could tarnish her brand, and whatever it is that she's trying to do is not a good look for her. Then they were saying that, the two shouldn't be doing videos together because they are exes of exes. And they thought, they were being messy. They were trying to throw shots at Queen and Clarence, all sorts of things that, people are going to come up with. So now, the first thing, I can really, as a woman, I can understand other women's, their concerns or just their views about, her linking up with him, being that he does have an abusive past. They're probably worried like, oh, will them two, will the two of them get closer? Will they end up being in a relationship? Or will it turn out to be kind of like how Clarence and Queen started doing videos in the beginning and then a relationship blossomed? That's another thing people were saying too. Like, it looks like they're trying to duplicate what Queen and Clarence did at the beginning of their relationship. So me, honestly, we really don't know. We really and truly don't know. If we really keep it real and put ourselves in these people's shoes, we really and truly don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Honestly, I think both of them are linking up to, get money together, do some videos, get some views. And there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, it's really nothing wrong with that. I know it looks crazy because of the things that have transpired over the past year, with the going back and forth between Leslie, Clarence, throwing Queen in there in the mix and stuff. So of course it's gonna look crazy. But if we really and truly think about it, Chris and Queen have been broken up for years. Queen has moved on. She's in a new relationship. She seems to be doing great. She has a new child, another son, Legend. And then you have Chris, who has moved on to several relationships. And no, that's not shade. I'm just telling the truth. He's moved on to several relationships, meaning, he has, of course, built some type of life after Queen. So he has, I think, two more children, 2 or 3, I'm not sure, but he has moved on as well. And I think it's that the fans, the supporters, the people that were used to seeing them together have not moved on. And another thing that I wanted to say, sometimes we really hold these celebrities, public figures, and just people that are in the spotlight to a certain standard. It's kind of like almost if we hold them to a standard that we wouldn't even hold ourselves to, because these things, of course, for some of us, it wouldn't be normal because we would never put ourselves in these type of situations. However, it does happen, but the only reason you're seeing it right here in our faces is because these people are, you might as well say, kind of like famous, or they're very popular. So of course they live their lives on camera, they live their lives on YouTube for everybody to see. So what may seem to be abnormal to us may be a little more normal for them, you know. Leslie and Chris seem to, like I said, just be making money together, linking up. Who knows what type of intentions they have behind the scenes? Sometimes we shouldn't too much focus on that, but that would be for if the situation got to that point where their relationship blossomed or went into like a personal relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, a partnership. Then that would be something that, Queen would have to think about, because of course things have transpired between her now current boyfriend, the father of her child, Clarence, and his ex. So of course Chris, he still has to see Queen's son, CJ, because he is the father of him. He's a great father, and things would just be a little awkward when it comes down to that. So that would be something that Queen would have to step in and kind of like, put her 2 cents, or kind of like figure out, or they would have to mediate that some way, somehow. So that right there, I can see why a lot of people are not here for them linking together. But again, like I said, they never said they were together. It seems like right now they're just making videos. As long as they keep it classy. I mean, I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. They keep it classy, not throwing shades or shots at anybody, and just having genuine fun between the two. Then, I mean, I see nothing wrong with it. And as far as people, saying that Chris has a past, a horrible past, we all have a past. There's a lot of things in our closets that we wouldn't want people to know, but because Chris is a public figure, of course those things are going to be out there in the spotlight for everybody to see. And of course people do change. We have to hold ourselves to the same standards that we try to hold these celebrities to. They're human too. So of course nobody's perfect but God, and everybody makes mistakes. It's not to excuse the mistakes or the things that people have done, because sometimes it may not have been a mistake. It could just be a person losing self-control. So yeah, we definitely have to realize that people aren't the same people that they are years ago. A person is not the same person they were last week or a month or 2 months ago. So people change, and honestly, I mean, they want to do videos together. That's them, and you just have to see where it goes from there. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that this is something that you would do? Or do you think there should be like limitations to, or boundaries to, what type of videos they do or whatnot? They're grown people, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. And I don't think that, as supporters or people that subscribe to them, you have to realize that they are human. They are human just like us. They bleed like us. They go through pain like us. They experience and feel sadness, happiness. They have ups, they have downs, they have mistakes, they have sin. They are human. So kind of, try to not judge too much, but just, put yourself in that situation as well. So drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed one.